What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your man Chaz Ellis once again answering the questions that you ask me. Make sure you go to the askchazzellis.com, get a consultation, a quick question, or you can check out some of the archive videos I have for live streams you may have missed, and some that have come out that you may not have seen quite yet. Also, make sure you go to Ask Chaz Ellis on Facebook, like the page, and get a profile review also from the askchazzellisproject.com. Anyway, the question that I got was from a young lady who said, what do I do about a guy who blew me off? Should I contact him after he dissed me? Should I contact him after he's gone silent on me? She said basically she went on a date with this dude and, everything seemed to work out pretty well. She went on another couple dates, seemed to be straight. Everything was cool. Everything was fun. She said, but now it's been a few weeks, no contact. He hasn't talked to her. He hasn't called her, hasn't texted her, nothing. And she's looking at the situation like, what happened? But she said, I don't know. Should I contact him or shouldn't I? Well, I think in this type of situation, if you really feel like you want to talk to this person and kind of get some clarity, kind of figure out what happened, or just, tell them how you feel about the situation, yes, I think you should contact the person. And the reason why is because a lot of times in life, we worry so much about what somebody else is going to think about us, or if we don't want to let somebody else know they hurt us, or let somebody else know that we have feelings and emotions that may have been touched by what they did. We worry so much about that we don't worry about our own recovery. We don't worry about our own situation and feeling better for ourselves. A lot of times we might be like, oh, well, if I say something to this person, they might think I'm crazy. If I say something to this person, they might think that they hurt my feelings. I don't want to give them that satisfaction. But then you're walking around trying to figure out what happened, wondering why, until it finally gets to you down the road, and then now you're, calling them every day or something. I think once it gets in your mind, you say, I like to talk to this person, I like to figure out what happened, go ahead and call, text, send a message on Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is you use. Go ahead and talk to that person. It don't got to be something serious. It could just be like, hey, what's up? Or what happened to you? I hadn't heard from you in a while. And if they respond, and tell you and give you a reason, you might feel better about it. They might tell you, they might not respond at all. They might say something that's a bunch of bull crap. But normally when you get something off your chest or you ask that question that's burning in your mind, it doesn't even matter what answer you get back. Sometimes you just wanted to ask. You just wanted to try to kind of clear things up and figure out what was going on. Not for them, not even from them, but for yourself, just to kind of know where you stand. Like if you send that message and they don't send anything back, you say, well, clearly they don't want to talk to me. If you send a message and they send something back saying, hey, I'm not interested, well, even though it might hurt a little bit, now you know. A lot of times we rob ourselves of our own feeling of closure, our own feeling of finishing this situation. I say it all the time that unfinished business is the leading cause of obsession. And the reason for that is because when we got things rattling around in our mind and we haven't done all we could to kind of finish things out, a lot of times that's what really breaks us down because we're constantly saying, I wish I would have called that person. I wish I would have figured out what was going on. Too much time has passed now. We start going through these things in our mind and saying, well, maybe I did something wrong. Maybe they did like me. Maybe if I'd have called them. You don't really want those things on you. So I say, the worst case scenario is that person might think you're crazy or they might talk bad about you or they might say something to you. But at the end of the day, why would you care? We give people too much credit and we give people too much respect for their opinion. Who cares about this person? If this person didn't care enough about you to call you back, text you, or, communicate with you in any way, why do you care what they think of you? Why do you care if they think you're crazy? They're not going to be with you anyway, so forget them. So best case scenario, you might hit them up and they're like, oh my God, I lost your number and I couldn't find any way to contact you. I'm so glad you hit me up. Worst case scenario, they're like, I don't want to talk to you at all, or they don't, respond. Either way, you're no worse off than you are now. That's my opinion on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Once again, it's your man, Chaz Ellis. Make sure you go to the askchazzellisproject.com, get a consultation, quick question, profile review. Also, make sure you share this video with somebody else and like and subscribe. Peace.